In this video, I will show you how to fix a rattle on an Integra GSR. This is a 97 Integra, but this also applies to other years. The rattle starts right around 3,000 RPMs and all the way up to 3,500 RPMs. I'm going to show you what it sounds like, and then I'll move on how to fix it. Okay, so I'm going to go all the way up to 3,000 and past 3,000 RPMs, and you're going to hear the rattle. Right there. As soon as it passes 3,000 RPMs, you can hear it. Okay, so this is how you fix it. Alright, so I have the car here jacked up, and the part that's making all the noises, the troublemaker here, is this part that connects from the catalytic converter here all the way up to the header. So what we're going to need to do is take this part off. To do that, you're going to have to remove two bolts back here. You remove that one, and then that one too. And then up here going to the header, you're going to have to remove three different bolts. That's one of them right there. The other one is right there. And then the third one is right there. So I'm going to go ahead and remove those and get this piece off. And what I do recommend before you do that is to use some type of penetrating lubricant. All I have is WD-40, and that will work. You want to spray the threads on these rusty bolts just to make it easier for them to come out. So you spray them, let them sit for a little bit, and then you come back and take them off. So I'm going to take this off, and then I'll see you when I do that, after that. Here I sprayed some penetrating lubricant or WD-40 just to get an idea of what to do, more or less. Right on the threads is all you need. Okay, so here's the piece already out of the car. The problem what's causing the problem actually is that middle or inside tube right there. Right at 3,000 RPM is where this starts to rattle. So what you're going to need to do is weld the outside, the inside pipe to this outside pipe right here. Okay, if you have a welder, do it yourself. Otherwise, you can take it to a muffler shop, or they could do it for you. I had to actually ruin the gasket that goes right in here to take it off. It wasn't easy for whatever reason. It was kind of stuck in there. But anyways, bring that off. Weld this right here. You're going to get a new gasket if you end up damaging it like I did. Put the gasket back on. Throw everything back on. And then one thing I will say is these three nuts that I took off from here, here, and here are not easy to take off. They were really difficult. These two down here, those were actually relatively easy. But those I struggled with, but just as a heads up, it's not that easy to take off, but they will come off. Anyways, once I get this welded up, I'm going to record it again, show you how I welded up right here, and then I'll put everything back together. Alright, so I just got back from the muffler shop, so they ended up spot welding or tack welding the inner pipe with the outer pipe to prevent the inner pipe from vibrating at right around 3,000 RPM, which you heard earlier. I did get also a flange gasket that goes right here. The old one that I took off, I couldn't take it off clean enough. I ended up damaging it, so I just got a new one. From here, now what I'm going to do is just put this back on the car, and then once it's on the car, I'm going to do a few revs again to see if the rattle went away, which it should. But anyways, that's what's next. Alright everyone, It's all put back together. I ended up painting my stock headers in a flat black high temperature paint. So now what I'm going to do is go back inside, turn it on, and see if the noise went away. If you end up doing this where you paint your headers, just know that it is going to smoke a little bit. That's because the paint is being baked onto the metal. It's not really a big deal. Let me see. I'll show you my aftermarket radiator here. I was got an intake, AME intake, MSD wires, and a couple of other little things. So I'm gonna go back inside and see what it's like. All right, the moment of truth. I don't hear anything, sounds good to me. Okay, so it's working fine now, no more rattle. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see other Acura videos coming up. I hope this helps out somebody out there. Alright, thanks.